Hello, hello, hello. It's attorney Mike Gravelin coming to you from Chicago, as usual. You can see, I even have a picture in the background there. I've got a couple good clips. They were both sent to me by you guys. Saint sent me the hot mic from Judge Simpson's courtroom, and it's delicious. It really is. And then I've got an old Karen clip that was sent to me, and I'd seen it around, but I had never actually watched the clip myself. It's fantastic. I edited it down quite a bit, but that one's a little bit longer, but it gives us a chance to hang out. She is absolutely out of control, but my source was like 4 years old on the video, so it's not new. However, as I always say, you haven't really watched it until you've watched it with Law Talk with Mike. That's how it works. So prior viewings don't count. They don't count. So it's a good stream, and like I said, I put it in the description. It's 100% Thruple free, which is good because I got myself in trouble. I just went on a moral rampage last night. But we're still here. We're going to carry on. We're going to soldier on despite all adversity.
I'm going to use Miss Fowler's word. She now is in a thruple. And not only does she choose to be in a thruple, and she's shacked up in the bed with the thruple. Now, if anybody thinks this is okay, I am in the wrong world.
Please. Oh, Lord.
Flip the camera.
Cut that camera, please. Where's the tank? Because I don't know what's about to happen there.
Spreading the victims/witnesses all over the court because there's too many of them just to unpack on one side.
Got it. That's fine. That's what I figured we would probably have to do.
Yeah.
And defendants are outside.
Yes. Yeah.
How many attorneys are out there?
5 or 6. So far.
Thank you, Flinda.
Right.
I'll tell you.
Okay, so tell me if you can't hear it because this is all audio. We've got a hot mic. We've got Judge Simpson, and please don't judge Judge Simpson. Okay, it's just funny. He does not know he's being recorded. That much is obvious. There's some swearing, whatever. Nothing outrageous. He doesn't say anything wild. But it's kind of neat to get an insight. They're sort of transitioning from Zoom to regular court. And he's talking to his clerk or somebody he knows really well. Frankly, it sounds a whole heck of a lot like me talking to Yesenia when we assume no one else is listening. So don't judge. Don't judge. I took care of all the judgment for all of us yesterday. Okay. But this is funny to just hear Judge Simpson in his natural state, despite the fact that it's exactly what you think it would be.
Yeah, I think you're missing Goldstein because he's trying to sign into Zoom.
Yeah. Nope, haven't seen Goldstein yet.
Thank God his office is right around the corner.
Right.
Because, oh, fuck. But he also is probably sitting in his office booked on 3 other Zooms.
Yeah, true. Probably circuit court downtown and something.
Mm-hmm. He's probably on a number of different hearings. And I'm thinking, well, as I'm looking into the courtroom, so is that Melissa Kleeman in the red? No, that's Ann. So I think Melissa Kleeman doesn't know what to do. She just came in and set all her shit up right there. And then I think this is actually fun for the attorneys. For the personally private practice who haven't seen people in the long.
Okay, I don't know this. Naomi, thank you. And it says, play the hot mic moment in Arth's courtroom today. I don't have it. Could somebody record it for me? Because I'm doing the stream right now. It'll probably be gone. But I'm seeing it all over in the chat, so it's got to be good.
Understand.
So I'm letting Ann know I'm keeping the Zoom meeting locked and telling her to only unlock it if anybody needs to sign in to screen share or do anything as directed and allowed by you.
Okay.
Because we're not
Okay, you're keeping the Zoom meeting locked, but what you didn't do is turn it off during your private conversation.
I'm going to have people
Because
try to sign in through Zoom. But I think you had told Kirby Monday,
the one person.
yeah, that she said if she couldn't get because of such short notice, and you have said yes.
Okay. So
Yeah, I think
I don't
that's
know.
the best way to handle it, because otherwise we're going to have people who either didn't pay attention or think, well, if I don't show and I sign into Zoom, judge is just going to allow it.
Right. Right. Well, or even if the judge doesn't allow it, he can get mad, but I was there. I
Right.
just didn't get the message. It was in person.
Right. Which is some bullshit, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like these excuses, you know?
Well, for this one, there's going to be some excuses because everybody's going to think it was running like it was before. And
Yeah,
unless
but
you were...
You mentioned many, many times.
Well, I did. But if, like, the private practitioners, I won't hold as accountable sometimes because if you're not here...
Like that is what he's saying right now is obvious, but it's not something you want broadcast to all the attorneys that practice in front of you. That's why I find this funny. There's some language. I actually did cut out a bit where they discussed somebody personally. It wasn't outrageous, but it's best not left in. But generally, it's everything you'd already suspect, but just not said as nicely as you would, I'd say, on the bench, for instance.
At those times that I mentioned it, you know, but a lot of things have to go wrong for you for that to happen. You weren't here when I mentioned it. You didn't read your fucking notice when it came in.
Right.
Whatever other type of notification that you got, in terms of even talking with the prosecutor, it would have been mentioned there. So there's Ed Jerkis coming in. This is just a COVID festival going on right now. It's spreading all over that courtroom. I want to have this fucker fumigated.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have to wonder, like the attorney that called.
Yeah.
I guess in some ways, I have to appreciate it. But if I didn't really want to come down and I have to think of an excuse,
Yeah.
call the court, tell them I've been exposed. What do you want me to do?
Right.
But, you know, you got COVID, come on down. And so
yeah,
Kirby
like
also,
we're going to fucking do that.
right. I think as I'm watching the courtroom, I think it's funny because this is so much what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah.
You know, of people sort of sitting around, someone sitting around, everybody talking, the victim's advocate running around trying to figure out which case are you on, are you so-and-so. But now they have, that's 2 victims advocates, isn't it?
I didn't get a list, so I don't know.
I think there were 2 victims there are 2 victims advocates in there because
Oh, you still got to sign in the witness box.
Yeah, you can see the other side of Judge Simpson, and it's exactly what you would think. I mean, these conversations are going on in every courtroom in the country, but you know, they're usually not recorded. That's all. Oh, it's fun.
hang on. Yeah. Oh, the witness box needs to be signed in. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think Anne can do. Well, can she now that you have a new CPU up there?
Yeah, she can sign in.
Okay.
Are you gonna let her know?
Yeah. I think they're bothering her though, because she's not. It doesn't show that she's reading my IMs.
Oh, the hot mic prior to the dog attorney hearings has got to get, it would sound like Bill Burr on a roll.
And it's so funny because when you said that, if I weren't looking at the courtroom, I would have been, okay, let me run in there and get that done. And that way, you know, I'm used to moving in a different way than I'm going to have to when there are people live.
Yeah, don't forget to turn your camera on, because when was it, yesterday or something? As you were handling one more.
Right.
I'm like, camera on, and I'm like trying to prompt you through Zoom, like, turn video on.
Message me.
I'm trying to send Ann a message, like, Judge's camera's off.
And thank you.
And sometimes when that happens, if you send me the message, it will pop up on my iPad.
Yeah.
But I may be actually, as I'm talking to the person or doing whatever, looking at the large screen.
Right.
And so I don't even see what the fuck's going on down there. And then I look down and it's like, oh. And I look down and it did say, turn your camera on. I'm like, oh, well, it's been a minute, hasn't it?
All right, here we have Karen at a traffic stop, and I just watched this today. Karen really doesn't show up till the end, but you do need the foundation for it if you haven't seen it. I know a lot of you have.
I'll be out 9W by Montami with a Toyota Corolla 4 times. Looks like it's a Nevada tag, Charlie Papa 8034.
Yeah. 9W by Montami.
Just check it out for me. It looks like the plate's expired. It's not every day we look at a Nevada readback, but from what I'm seeing, it looks expired.
I know it's Nevada Reg, Charlie Papa 8034.
Yes. Hello, please put this window down. How you doing today? Good. Hey, I'm just stopping you for 2 minor reasons. Okay, the first one is if you're a New Jersey driver, you actually can't have front tinted windows in New Jersey. The second reason is your license plate bracket, the silver bracket with some writing on it, is obscuring the whole outside of the plate. I actually could barely tell what state the license plate's from. I think it's Nevada, is that true? Okay, I can just read like the bottom part of it, and I can't read the bottom of the... Exactly. Yeah. So you just have your license on, your registration insurance? Check that out. It's registered to your boyfriend?
No, this is my boyfriend.
Okay.
This is my car. Registered
Stay
to
away.
my parents, but I'm not sure where.
It's registered to your parents? Okay, so you live in Nevada?
Yeah, the car's registered to my mom.
Okay, and where do you live? You live in Tenafly?
We're just coming up to visit our friend who's in from London.
Agreed.
I see. Who's not in the car? You're not from London.
I live in London. My family lives in Tenafly. I'm here for weekend.
Okay. All right.
So I'm not sure where his work is, but I'm not sure which is which. I'm happy to spend time trying to figure it out.
Yeah, just the insurance card and the registration card. And where do you live, miss?
I live in New Haven.
Yeah. There's another friend? Just take a wild guess. Where you guys headed to today?
Find this place to look at if we want to walk.
Just to hang out a little bit?
Yeah.
Nice day for that.
I'm sorry. I don't know where.
You're welcome. That was fun. That guy, I love that guy.
Looks like it's from the Toyota dealership. That bracket.
Yeah.
It's probably been on as long as you've had the car.
Registered. I know my insurance is here for the state, but insurance through Allstate. That's an old registration. I don't remember my limit.
But you did register it?
Yeah, my mom did. It's for my mom. That bond.
Can you pull it up on your phone? Like just your insurance? I know obviously the registration you can't.
Maybe. Can I call my mom? My mom doesn't stand under Allstate.
She wants to try and send it to you.
That's from the city of Chicago. Right.
What is it, like a permit or something, or you had it registered in Chicago? They're just coming from your house in Cinefly? Okay. Everybody staying with you? Here? Okay. Is everything alright?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the, look at how, so,
Frankie and Ollie are heavenly Italian. They're pretty good. And thank you, Queen Baby.
Alright. I'll be back with you in a second. I'm going to make sure I'm going to run the license plate, make sure it is registered since you don't have the documents. Okay? And I'll be back with you in a second.
No registration. I still don't get the underlying reason why. Someone in the chat tell us. But
Hey, Corey, go with your last message. I was trying to transmit back to you when my portal wasn't working.
Somebody's girlfriend's car or some nonsense.
Alright, that reg is coming back. It expired, looks like 9/2016 to a Bobet Adele Bond
Essentially,
out of Las Vegas, Nevada. There, units back. 74 is about to get on for 9W right now.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I watched this whole thing and there was tent. I can't go into my tent rant. After my Thruple debacle last night, I got in lots of trouble for my tent rant, and the one time that I got onto Orange Fanta, I heard a lot about that too.
Stop here for a second. We'll talk to you in the back. Straight back there. So, you hold here. This is the situation. This car has been unregistered for 2 years. And you're driving it. Are you kidding me? I'm not kidding. November 7th, 2016. So, it's not like yesterday. Yeah. It's quite some time. So what is it? All right. So, and that's what I was stopping you. One other reason why I was stopping you is that Henderson, it needs to, the license plate needs to be fully readable. Okay, you can't have anything blocking it. You can see how kind of hard to read the word Nevada unless you're really on top of it or you're familiar with what Nevada plates look like. Yeah, the bottom is constructed too. I'm sure it says something. I didn't even look underneath there. Yeah. So it's a very minor reason. If it was just that, I probably would have just given you a warning, 99.9% chance of it. Yeah. All right, but unfortunately, we can't have an unregistered car that's operating on the street. Okay, so what is it? Just walk me through this. I will walk you through. That's why I'm out here. All right. So the car has to be impounded to the police impound until a valid registration can be made. Okay. Also, in this case, since she can't exhibit the valid insurance card, I don't even know if this car is insured. I'm begging to say it isn't because insurance companies check to make sure cars are registered. Okay. So when it lapses by about a month or so, sometimes it doesn't get caught. But for about 2 years, I'd be hard-pressed to believe an insurance company is insuring a car that was unregistered for 2 years. Okay. I think we're trying to verify. Yeah, so you would just need to bring, basically to get this car back, you would need to bring down the current insurance card and the current registration card for getting it re-registered. However, that can you walk me through like what is it? So yeah, basically, no. I put on a flatbed. I put on a police flatbed.
Okay, mini tent rant. I can't take it. Okay, you got tent on a Nissan Altima or whatever. Okay, there are two reasons for tent. One is you're in a place that's excessively sunny. We're in freaking New Jersey or something like that. We're like up there. So that's out. The other is to look tough. You're driving a Nissan Altima. Let it go. Let the tint go. All right, I'm better now.
And they take it to the impound. All right, and they're going to be doing that now. What's the impound? The impound fee? Yeah. You're going to have to ask the guy when he comes here. It's somewhere around $100, and then it's about $20 per day that you leave it there. So it kind of behooves you to take it out sooner than later if you can get that done. Yeah. There are, unfortunately, traffic tickets that go along with this as well.
Okay.
All right, and unfortunately, you're driving, so you're going to have to take the brunt of that. That's just how it works.
No,
I can't issue
I
a ticket to somebody that's in the passenger, even though it's her mom's registered vehicle.
What kind of tickets are you talking?
Unregistered vehicle,
Okay.
the unclear plate, equipment violations, essentially. Okay, none of them have points or anything associated with it. I would transfer your Massachusetts license.
Okay.
I can't give you a general area of fines. They're not like ridiculously off the charts.
Okay.
But they kind of go hand in hand with the problems we got going on.
Whoa, wait. It's a Toyota Corolla S-Type. Okay, I take that back. It's not a Nissan Altima. It's a Toyota Corolla. And everything I said still applies.
As far as that one goes.
And you've already alerted the
yeah, well, I'm just kind of giving you a heads up.
Yeah.
Can you just they have the account coming forward? I want to give you guys a second to kind of figure out what you want to do. There's obviously 4 of you in the car.
Glad you're here,
so
Jacqueline.
you have a couple options.
Okay.
You can have somebody come pick you up since one of the passengers lives in Tenafly. I don't know if she might have contacts with a car that might be able to swing up to your place in 2 minutes and pick you guys up.
Yeah.
Or you can call, I've seen somebody call like Ubers, although we're kind of in like a semi-remote rural area here. Giving them an exact address. Yeah, that might be the best bet. Somebody and then kind of just end up from here. And you want to probably call them, let you go back to the car in a second, and make that happen. As a last resort, I could afford you a courtesy transport to the police department, but that doesn't really solve. I don't think that you guys want to know. What's that?
No house call.
No house calls. I could give you a transport to the police department, but I can't take you guys back to your house. Where? Just give me some background. I mean, I was kind of the tension was a little tight in the car, which is kind of why I want to chat with you a little bit out here. The back you guys seemed a little bit bent out of shape that this whole thing was occurring. Yeah. I don't know what if there's more to the story or not, but
Okay. So back to passenger. Born and raised in Tenafly.
Right.
We're living in New York. We're living in London now. She's home for like 3 days.
Right.
My girlfriend and Rose, other backseat passenger, were college roommates.
Right.
And so she's here for like 3 days. And so I came down from Boston to see my girlfriend, and we drove down.
Where does she live?
New Haven. So we got to figure out a way to get back to New Haven.
So she's just, what does she do exactly?
She's in graduate school yet.
So she's just been cruising around this car in New Haven, or doesn't really drive it that
She doesn't really
often?
drive it that often.
That's probably why this whole thing happened.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
guessing
think
she takes public transportation.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can walk those places in New Haven. It's like a really small town.
Right.
And also, there's got to be some confusion. Like, according to her, like, the car, like, her mom is totally taking care of it. Like, it's registered to her mom, and her mom is like, while she's in school, it's going to let her borrow the car because she doesn't have income. Right. So I think.
Whoopsie.
This is going to be interesting.
That's why I'm letting you break the news.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So
yeah, and I don't, you seem like a really nice guy. I don't mean to be doing this to you, put you in this spot, but unfortunately you are driving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I genuinely believe you had no idea. 100%.
I was trying to be the good boyfriend and show everyone.
Okay, so that wasn't particularly exciting, but it does tell the story of what's going on. And you see, it's like, okay, this is unfortunate. The guy doesn't know that it's not registered. He's like, all right, well, you deal with it from there. Everything's fine. Everything's fine until Karen comes to, wreck the day here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
unfortunately, once we put stuff through systems, the criminal justice system, the flag, just kind of letting things go. Especially 2 years, I don't know.
That's pretty egregious.
So what are we guys just gonna go walk around the lookout? Have you ever been there before?
No, it's we're gonna
go.
We're gonna get a lookout. Probably not anymore.
Yeah. We'll borrow a car and go back over there.
Yeah.
Well, it is like super nice out, so you gotta do something outside.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, try and figure out the situation. Basically, try and figure out the situation with getting a ride.
All right.
So you're right next to Montana Country Club. If that helps out, basically, 9W,
yeah,
kind of finding a left, you'll find a
friend. Her mom's not there. We'll figure something out. They're used to hanging out. So
we're gonna wait until Tom takes care of everything.
We gotta unload some stuff from the
that's fine. Whenever the person gets you and taking you guys, you guys can all get out, unload whatever you need to unload, and move it over. The tow truck gets here first. We'll just start unloading the stuff and kind of, So why don't you just get a ride going on the way and. Do you want to go back to the car, or you want to...
Yeah, no, I do.
Pause break for a second. Give me a second. All right. Okay. Real quick, just give me a contact number in case we have an issue with the car while it's in the impound.
Yeah, it's...
So I'm going to be filling out the sheet here. Just hang tight there, kind of start thinking about what you want to take out of the car. The key has to stay with the car, but it looked like it's by itself on the keyring anyway.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay. Thanks.
be on the way? Yeah. All right. So let's start taking the stuff out. The impound's here. Okay. All right. Yeah, you have a part? Yeah, I mean, my badge number's on here. I can write my name somewhere on there as well if you want. That'd be great. Yeah, sure. On the back of this one. Okay, perfect.
How long until you get here? Because we need to take everything out of Tino's car and put it in the stomach. Okay, thank you, Mom.
How long is that going to be?
She's 5 minutes away. She's 5 minutes away.
Like coming up the hill? Or
Sorry?
like coming up the hill?
Yeah, just right next to the building.
Okay. Well, start gathering things. I can't really, I'm not the boss of this guy.
When I was watching this, I thought this was the Karen, but no, this is the daughter of Karen. Mama Karen's coming.
Can you explain to me, sorry, you got a second hand, but so...
The car's been unregistered for almost 2 years, well, since September of 2016.
Okay.
So it has to get impounded.
So what does that mean? It's going to be brought to Tenafly.
It'll be brought to police impound in Tenafly
Yeah.
until a valid registration can be produced. You have to just go down to the headquarters, the
Of
Tenafly
the
Police
state?
Headquarters.
Tenafly, okay.
Bring a valid registration and a valid insurance card, and then they'll release the car to you.
Can the registration be out of state to the
Just watch
car?
yourself, because there's people that do 50 miles an hour gas here. Take a photo of what? VIN number right there? I'm just trying to... Oh, the VIN number's on the paper I just gave you. Oh, really? That's an old registration card.
Out of state relative to the license?
Come over here just so we don't...
My mom says it'll be your 5 minutes. Can the registration be out of state to the license plate, or it's the state has to be the same state as license plate? I don't know enough about it. That's why
Okay, so you can either... if you can go online with Nevada and get it taken care of, and do it online and get it approved, that would work. I don't know if Nevada allows that to occur.
Okay.
If not, you're going to need the title of the car to register it in whatever other state you want to register it in. You just have to have the title.
Okay. The title is like when you bought it originally.
Right, the piece
you
of
were
paper,
given
it
a
says
title
title.
that says like...
That's cute. An adult woman. The title is like when you bought it originally. Yeah, it's a piece of paper. It means you own the car. Okay. Perhaps someone has had too much taken care of for them.
You now own this car.
Exactly.
Fine. And so her license plate could be from Nevada. And for example, you could go to the New Jersey DMV
No.
today. No, that's what I'm asking. It has to be Nevada.
To re-register it, yes, with this plate. If you had the title, you can go to New Jersey, register in New Jersey, they'll give you New Jersey license plates.
I understand. So
And it's a new license plate.
the license plate and the registration need to be the same unless you have the title of the car, in which case you can change your license plate and your registration, and they would be in the same state. So the answer is this needs to be in the state of the registration. Excuse me, is my...
That's interesting. Did that really happen, Night and I mean, it's not that I don't believe you, but I was wondering that. You'll see as she gets on here. For those of you who haven't seen it, she deserves to lose her job. She's despicable.
Hello? Mom? We're in the...
Right by Montana.
We're
Just past Montana.
We're just past Montana. Going towards the outlet. We didn't even make it there. Thank you, Mom. Sorry. Alright. So, you happen to know most states, because they don't live here, right? They're coming here to visit me because I'm in town from London. My mom lives in Tenafly. Is there a possibility that we can go online and re-register or register?
Maybe Nevada allows you to do that. I don't know Nevada's DMV laws. I can tell you New Jersey's, but I can't tell you Nevada's. Maybe they allow it. That would make it very easy. If they did. In New Jersey, you need the code that they send you in the mail, and you can do it online. Otherwise, you have to go to a DMV in person, which is obviously not going to be on Monday.
So how,
Amber Alert.
So I understand, got it. So they need to drive back to New Haven. Snow goes to Yale for business school, and John lives in Boston. So once we figure this out and they get their car back, how...
Yes. If this if this doesn't knock the prestige off the Ivy League thing for you, I don't know what will.
Are they supposed to drive without hassle back to New Haven and ensure that this doesn't happen?
Well, the car would have to be registered and insured to get it out of the impound.
Understood, but I'm saying the reason...
So why would they have hassle going from here to registered and insured back to New Haven?
Because you pulled it over because of the tinted windows and you can't do it the license plate, right?
Yeah, just a screwdriver. You take off the bracket.
I'm just saying, the windows are still going to be tinted when they're driving. Like,
But
how can we make sure that there's not going to be a problem?
That's fine because the driver is not from New Jersey.
I understand. Okay.
So that's not, you might get stopped for it, but I didn't give him a ticket for that because it
Right.
doesn't apply to him.
So why
I
did
can
we
still
get
stop.
stopped?
Because I can still stop you for it.
Yeah.
Because if a New Jersey driver was driving this car, they can get a ticket for it. Because a New Jersey driver is not allowed to operate a motor
Okay, so
motor
if
vehicle.
John's license was a New Jersey license like mine is, then you could have given me a ticket for that. It's not a car to have a driver.
Driver and vehicle, right. I mean, if you were borrowing somebody's car for the day, are you going to get a ticket for it? No. But so what happens is some people live in New Jersey, they'll register their car in South Carolina because it's cheaper, and they have like a friend's house that they use as technically their car is supposed to be registered in New Jersey, and they're trying to bypass the system. And so then New Jersey laws would apply, and they wouldn't be allowed to have that.
Yeah.
So, but it
How
doesn't
long
apply to this
typically
case.
does the registration, you said sometimes you can do it online.
Oh yeah, if you do it online, it takes you 5 minutes.
To go back to, they're only supposed to be here for the day.
Right.
And they don't want to have the car here any longer. They don't want to leave, you know.
Oh, honey, you're not getting your car back today. I can tell you that much right now.
And they don't want to leave it in the impound because it's additional fees per day.
Yeah, like they want their car back.
I'd like to say it's about $20 per day to leave it there.
Okay, $20.
So, you have to talk to him. He's the one that,
Who?
the tow truck driver.
Okay.
He's the one that's collecting it. The police department doesn't deal with the tow fee or any of those fees. So those are his. I believe it's about $100 for this tow and $20 per day that he stays in there.
And he can't drive it there at work. We don't need to pay $100. I'm
Oh, no, she does to get her car back.
No, you said it's an initial tow of $100. Like, can we avoid that $100 by driving it to the station?
No.
Not even with an escort, please.
No. So that's unavoidable. Alright. You guys got everything out, pretty much?
No,
you can leave whatever you want in it, that's fine.
Compartment because the owner has registered the vehicle, which we might be able
He's got the old one. Just anything of value you're going to be leaving in the car? No, you're going to take everything. Just so I know, because I'm going to write it on my sheet in case it goes missing. Some people leave, like, you know, whatever, a card thing or a GPS or... Yeah, I mean, I'll put that on there, but nothing of any significant value, right? All right.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Karen's got a wiki. Thank you, Danny.
Do they run emission tests like from the Hemlock that needs to be done as part of the re-registration?
No.
So how is that?
No, that's inspection. That's completely different from registration.
Is that separate?
Completely separate.
Okay.
That doesn't apply.
That doesn't apply?
Registration is if they want your money.
Okay, and emission test process can I have it later?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not concerned about that.
I cut a lot out.
You guys clear your car remotely from Nevada and have to complete an emissions test. So I'm not sure how to do that if the car is
Okay, you might have to contact them and find out and tell them your situation. But that's inspection. That's completely separate. They might make you go to an inspection to get the registration done.
So then could that be done from the lot? Like, I mean, is there...
Probably not. It would probably be done in the lot, I'm guessing.
Okay.
It's probably at one of their inspection stations.
No, you can take the smog checks remotely. I've done it before in Illinois. So I'm not sure.
Yes.
I can only tell you New Jersey. I have no idea about...
Yeah,
if I told you something, it might be completely incorrect. New Jersey, I can tell you 100% what the process. I have no idea what the value. You have to call their DMV. Unfortunately, not till Monday. It's a holiday weekend, so... All right. So you guys are all set? Took the driver's test.
What do we need? How do we get the car back?
Valid registration, valid insurance.
How do they know that this
On the
is our car?
scene.
Like, don't you need to give us a receipt or something? Like, how are they going to know that this one
This is a receipt. This goes on file.
Hi, I'm Karen Turner. Hi,
It's not
Sarah. I'm a resident. There you go.
It's fine. I don't need that.
Okay, fine. I'm
You're
Karen
just
Turner.
here. You're just here as a rider, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm here as a concerned
Karen.
citizen and friend of the mayor
and been in Tenafly for 20 years. I take full responsibility for them. And what is the reason they were pulled over?
The driver has all the information. He'll tell you.
No. I need to know.
No, you don't need to know.
Okay.
You're not involved here. You're picking them up.
No. I'm involved. Trust me.
Well,
I'm
not
very
going to tell
involved.
you. He's the driver of the automobile. He's over 18. That's all you need to know.
Okay. If you can...
We don't need to see credentials.
Okay. You need a... If you can give me a little bit of space here.
Who is this? Are you a commissioner?
I am a commissioner. One of the commissioners, and I'm heading up...
Do you have an ID with that?
That is my ID, and that is my business card. I am the commissioner of the Port Authority, and I'm heading up over 4,000 police officers. Okay? So, if there's a problem, I think I have...
There's no problem.
Well, I think there's a
It's an
problem.
unregistered vehicle.
Okay, let's hear, why were they pulled over, first of all?
Miss.
Now, don't call me miss, I'm commissioner. Thank you.
Commissioner,
Yes,
all due
why were
respect.
they pulled over?
All due respect.
Yep.
Why
did-
driver with
me?
No. I need
Yes,
to know.
ma'am. The car's getting towed now.
Why is the car getting towed?
Go ask him.
No, I'm asking, you're the person
Go ask
who's
him.
ordered it, and trust me,
Miss, this does not involve you 1%.
yeah, it does, because I'm picking them up, and I'm offering to take responsibility for them, and you can't even tell me the charges. I'm also an attorney, so I think if you can't tell me, what is the problem?
That's fine.
Why is it so difficult to just say why they're being pulled over, and why the car's being towed?
Because everything has already been explained.
I know, but I know.
Why do you need to know?
Because this is impacting me, because
Why?
I got 4 people who are coming back to my house, including people who live in New Haven attending Yale Graduate School, a PhD student, and I don't know why it's so difficult to say what the problem is. This is impacting me. On Easter Sunday, I got to take 4 people
I'll be honest.
back to New
I'll be honest with
Haven.
you. Should I be frank
You
with you?
can't, yeah, I want to know what the problem is.
It's more of the way you just approach me and your
You
demeanor.
know what? Okay, that's...
I'm being honest
I
with you.
want to know
I
why...
just don't appreciate your demeanor.
It's not as much that you're wrong. It's more that you're a bitch.
I don't
You're being very
appreciate-
demanding with me.
No, I'm asking
have-
you a question which is not being answered.
But it doesn't need to be answered. It's irrelevant.
You know what?
If you'd like
you
to
don't
read my
want
report, you can come down to the police department records on Monday, and you can get a copy of it.
and you can't...
I am under... There is no... You have no right to
Sorry,
know what's
but
going
this
on.
is... No, I do.
Explain to me why.
Because these are 4 people that I have
You're
to
just
take
a concerned...
responsibility.
Why do you have to... They're all adults.
That's my daughter.
And she's
and
a
these
backseat
are her
passenger.
friends.
She's a backseat passenger.
And there's a
She is-
problem
she-
with you describing it because you don't feel
really
confident
does.
why these people are being
Your
pulled
daughter
over.
has not been
And
summoned. She was not the driver. This is not her vehicle. It's not your
Oh,
vehicle.
I'm
I gotta
telling you,
find
this is not going to be... If you have a problem explaining what the problem is and why their car is being confiscated, then we have a problem.
Why
And
don't
trust
you-
me,
why-
I will be in with the commissioner of police of Tenafly.
Ma'am,
It
take a
will
step back.
be.
Take a step
If
back
you
for me.
can't even describe what
Take
the
a
problem
step back
is,
for me.
then
I can't
there's
move
a
back any
problem.
farther. I keep moving back farther, and you keep
Okay.
moving closer to me.
Because you
Can
can't
you take
even
a step
put
back?
a sentence together
Take a
on what
step
the
back.
problem is.
Because I'm not because of your demeanor.
No, I
I am
came in
under
very
no
nicely.
legal obligation to tell you.
And I'm under no
Okay.
legal obligation to tell you what I will be doing. But I will.
You can do whatever you would
Okay?
like.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Okay, sorry.
This is a
I
lawful
couldn't help
motor vehicle
myself.
stop. You are here to pick them up. Okay?
Okay.
It's going to be a report.
Yep.
The
there will
driver
be a
has been
report.
advised of everything that's going on.
Okay. I was there for
Proper
your
forms have been
graduation
filled
when
out.
you guys came in the town. And it wasn't that long
What
ago.
graduation? What are you talking
Thank
about?
you, Daylight.
Okay.
What graduation
Thank
when
you
I
very
came into
much,
town? What-
Saditsky and Kaplan. Thank you for
Have
your
a nice day.
information and help. You know what? I hope you have a really nice holiday weekend too, because you just ruined it for a lot of people. Without
Wait, I don't think she's sincere. I don't really think she's hoping that he has a good holiday weekend. That's just the feeling. That's the vibe I'm getting.
even the decency.
I didn't ruin anything.
Yeah,
I was
you
doing my
did.
job.
Yeah, you did.
I would just
This
hope
is
you,
their
being
Easter,
a commissioner,
this is their
that you
Passover.
would understand
You
the job
did it.
police officers have to do. But
There is no explanation. How can I understand? You,
didn't
don't
even
have
ask
the
him.
decency.
You didn't even
no,
ask
I'm
him.
asking you because you're the one that's making the report, the problem, stating it. I'm going to
I
the
don't
store.
appreciate the way you approach me, the way you demanded information, the way
I'm
you're,
not demanding.
you're
I'm
stating
asking
based
you.
off of your
I'm asking
your
you.
position
I'm asking
in another
you.
agency,
I'm asking
whatever it may
you.
be. I mean, you have a business card with
How many
credentials.
times-
I don't know you. I just met you a minute ago. You have no official
So,
identification.
you know,
Yeah.
Louis, what's his name? Schmarodowski?
If ever there was a time for a taser, this is it.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I'm just telling you who I am. I've been in the town for
That's
20
fine.
years, and as a courtesy, I would like to understand the rationale for their being pulled over and their car confiscated. This is a courtesy. I don't know why it's
I
difficult.
believe
know
you
what?
should ask your
Can
daughter and the
please-
driver of the motor
My
vehicle.
daughter is a backseat passenger, as you've
Exactly.
said. You're making the accusation. I would like to know
What accusation?
the accusation of I don't know what, because you haven't told me. You're telling me to go Monday and read the report.
No, that's
When
not
these
what you
kids,
said.
you said ask them. It's not they. It's not them. I'm not going to ask the driver what you are accusing them of wrongdoing. I'm asking you because you're the source of the accusation. They are not the source. You're the source.
What is she talking about? Did she say that you're the court? I mean, she's just a lunatic. Like, there's just being out of odd line, and then there's just that makes no sense.
So I'm trying to go to the source. If you want me to go to their side of the story, I will. But I will do that.
I think it's the best thing at this point.
You know what? I'm very disappointed in the way the two of you are acting. You cannot even tell me, a mother living in Tenafly for 20 years with 2 kids who went through the school system, what the problem is. And that's shocking. It's shocking that you can't even give me a sense.
I think we should conclude this.
I will.
Just for safety
absolutely.
reasons, this is a high-speed road. I think we should all get off of the road.
You
a little
want
bit dangerous for us being out here as long as we were
Thank
anyway.
you for your concern with my safety.
Okay.
I don't need it. You can't put a sentence together? Sorry.
Okay.
That's pathetic.
Okay.
And you are a disappointment. And you are just following him. So you are also a disappointment.
You are also a disappointment. I'm sorry, that gets me. That's quality stupid right there.
You can't put together a sentence of what the problem is.
Are you finished, ma'am?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked and very disappointed. Thank you for your help.
You may take them now.
You may not tell me when to take my child. You may shut up and not tell me when I may take my kids.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Friends who are PhD students from MIT and Yale. You may tell me nothing because you told me nothing. Shame on both of you. I will be talking to the chief of police,
Please,
and I will be speaking to the mayor.
Badge number
and you're
540.
not- I got your name. I got your name.
Just to make sure
I
there's
know
no
the
discrepancy.
Thoriac. There's no...
Matt is the first
No.
name.
Don't you worry.
As long as you got all the information right.
I got all your information,
Okay.
sweetheart. You can't put a sentence together. That's shameful.
Okay.
That's shameful.
Have a pleasant weekend.
You have a wonderful
All right.
weekend. You're going to...
Thank you, Rob.
This is the receipt for impound, so that's all contained in the 360.
No,
There is no
of course
receipt for
not. They
impound.
can't even tell you the reason. They can't tell me the reason why you're being pulled over.
Police
Are you
impound
tomorrow?
box is online.
What company are you?
Find out the what? The location of the impound. No, it's at the police department. Okay. Police headquarters. You can take it.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Have a pleasant
Can't
day.
put together-
Yep.
Ruined the perfect holiday weekend.
Nailed it.
4 or 5 people.
Have a nice day.
We're going to come back.
Take care now.
Yeah, I think so. The daughter seemed to be not perfect, but a lot better than her.
Ma'am, where are you going exactly? It's not right.
Where are you? What's your address? What's your address? And what needs to be done? It's not your question. You don't need it. Thank you. All right, we'll see you later. Get away from me. I'm asking. No. I came to see his address.
Employee.
I came to get his address.
This is a police contract.
And you've made 5 people my car ride. I hope you're happy. You're an ass.
Doing my job.
And you, no, you're not. You're not.
We'll agree to this. How about that?
How about I'm not even talking to you. It's not worth it. Okay?
I agree.
You are not a nice person. And 5 people are crying. You've ruined their Easter. You've ruined their Passover. You've got someone, an investment banker in there from London.
Oh, I didn't catch that the first time. You ruined their Easter and you ruined their Passover. Oh, it's too good. I took an unregistered car off the road, which is my obligation, and that's it. That's what I did.
Ruin it. They were just going for a hike, and you can't even. I hope you're very happy because you seem to have a smug ass look on your face, and this seems to please you. I don't know why it's so hard to say what the reason is or where the car was. Why?
You work with police officers, right?
Yeah, I work with 4,000 of them.
I'm just a little bit disappointed.
You don't get to be disappointed in me.
No one was crying.
Like
Get there and shut up.
Very big police supporter. I don't know. You
No.
think you would have more of an inside look at the job, but
No.
it caught me by surprise based off your demeanor a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Using inappropriate words and such.
Yeah. You know what, Matt? This isn't going to go down nice person. Okay. You're not a nice person. Okay. And it's really hard.
You're not a nice person. Are you kidding? I mean, it's in line with her, crazy personality. But you're not a nice person. This is what you got. After 20 minutes on the roadside, that is the insult you're gonna launch. Okay.
For me to understand why you can't say the problem is they don't have this or they do have that. 2 sentences. That's not. I asked you.
The driver couldn't have been any nicer.
I asked you. They're all crying in there.
The driver couldn't have been nicer.
I don't care about the driver being nice or not nice. I asked you, and you can't even put a sentence together. That's a problem.
This is the way you approach me and your
No.
demeanor.
Exactly. That's the implication.
I'm sorry.
That's why I'm being honest with you.
Matt, you got a chance to put it together now, but you can't put the sentence together now, other than say you're disappointed. Fine. We'll go to Ruskin.
You can go to whoever you'd like to go to. It's irrelevant to me.
Okay.
I'm doing my job. I've done nothing
Okay.
inappropriate.
And if I go and say, what's the address and what do we have to do, that's inappropriate too. You need to tell me for that too?
I don't know why you're
Yes.
coming over to a vehicle that's lawfully being impounded.
Because I want to know
I don't
where
know
it's
what you're
going.
doing. The driver was advised where it's going, as was your
I'm
daughter.
not.
Your daughter was very nice as well. She asked and I told her.
Guess what? I'm not so nice.
Well, I'm hearing in the chat that she loses. Okay, when I just watched this, I thought she's has some position with the Port Authority, as if someone would care. I mean, I'm sure the Port Authority is important on some level or whatever, but it has no bearing on a traffic stop. I'm told in the chat she lost that job, as she damn well should, if this is the way she acts. She literally has no business. She just has poor character. She shouldn't be making decisions for other people. The end. But that's what I know about. Well, I don't know about it. That's what I hear about it from the chat.
And you can tell that to everybody, and it's fine. Okay. And the police have all been in my home, and in my second home, and in the third home in
I don't see
Tenafly.
how that's relevant, but for this situation.
You're very smart. I know. Very smart. Then you need a few more tattoos over your
Welcome.
Appreciate your patience. Thank you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yep, that's taken care of. Job done here. Oh. Rob, you know we're drinking again very soon. You know what I'm saying? Ah.
Headquarters units are back in. Vehicles, Lieutenant Order.
Ah. You know what I'm going to say, right? Back in Malort. There's no Malort. I wish I had it, actually. Malort's down in my office from when I was drinking it with Rob. We just had a couple on that stream. Oddly enough, Rob didn't order any Malort later in the evening. But we did have fun. Oh my Lord. This Karen, I mean, they all do the same thing. They all have this inflated sense of self. Like, again, if she had some position with the Port Authority, that's nice. I mean, I look, when someone told me they work for the Port Authority, I think, good for you. You've got a position that potentially pays you money, and that's nice. What does it have to do with anything that we're talking about? I mean, if you want to throw your weight around, maybe that would be something Port Authority related. That would also be inappropriate and a crime to inappropriately assert that authority. However, it might have more effect if it was in the sphere of something involving that. This is an unregistered vehicle on a highway in New Jersey. The Port Authority doesn't come into it, but she is good. This was sent to me. I can't remember now. I think it was on IG just a couple days ago. And I saw it, and I've never seen the video before, but I've seen reference to it, so I know it's a big thing. And I looked at it, and I thought it's old, and everyone's on there, or whatever. But I just wanted to do it because it's just fun, and it was fun for a stream. I hope I did not get Judge Simpson in trouble. He had a hot mic. He didn't do anything outrageous. I personally found it extremely charming. It just made me giggle hearing him talk to somebody that he's close to, and just being honest and straight. He didn't really say anything bad. He was sort of swearing or something. He wouldn't do that from the bench, as we know, and that's why he didn't know that he had a hot mic. And that was kind of fun. I will try to hunt down somebody. Tell me. I know you guys have been trying to tell me in the chat, but somebody messaged me or something, put me in touch with the other hot mic scenario from today, because I don't know what happened. But y'all are telling me it's good, and y'all see, I sound Southern there. Any Southerners in my chat are laughing at that right now. I mean, just throwing out a y'all is not going to turn this northern boy raised by wolves in northern Michigan into a southern sounding person, but that's okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming out. That was just a fun one. 2 fun clips, and I will talk to you all soon.